The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, ICBC, may be set to acquire a controlling stake in Standard Bank PLC's global markets business, with analysts speculating that deal could be worth as much as $500 million. Standard Bank Group is Africa's biggest lender, and it is already partly owned by ICBC. It has said it's in talks to sell a controlling stake in its global markets business outside Africa. Now, the bank, however, said it would retain a minority stake to ensure that it has access to the business for its African network and clients here as well. In July, Standard Bank said it was exploring closer cooperation with its biggest shareholder, the Industrial Commercial Bank of China, on its global markets and commodities businesses, following a renewed focus on Africa and withdrawal from other emerging markets. Now, the future of retail in Africa is fast changing. You have a fast-growing young population that is becoming a lot more tech-savvy, and that in turn means that the demand for online shopping has gone up by quite a bit. Retailers from across the globe gathered in Johannesburg recently to discuss this trend and to devise new online business strategies. African retailers are way behind the curve when it comes to having an established presence online, and analysts say it's absolutely vital for companies to adapt if they will remain relevant and competitive.
If every single retailer tries to get into this technology and to do it themselves, it's going to be very difficult. And we've seen a lot of people now innovate around that. There's a lot of young people with great ideas around this technology, not necessarily the money to see it through. So I think the retailers also need to start shopping around and partnering with schools, partnering with innovation labs, and to try to explain what their problem is, so that then this partnership can be able to happen. Some of the best ideas have not come from the retailers themselves. They've come from young entrepreneurs who have noticed the need in the market, have developed something, not very well because they didn't have enough money to invest at the beginning, but when it's come onto fruition, then it's a good product.
Right then, quick run through the markets now. Let's see what your equities have been doing across Africa. The Egyptian market, as usual, this being a Friday, is closed. But let's start in Nigeria. The all-share index treading water, really, up marginally in early morning trade. At 38,125.91, it was up by 0.01%. The JSE all-share index in South Africa in the red, down by just about a full percentage point. And of course, the 20-share index in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, ended the day higher, on Thursday, by about 0.55%. It would be interesting to see if it remains above that level in trading today. The EGX 30, as I mentioned earlier, is closed on Friday.